Warning! The stunts you're about to see in today's video are being performed by trained professionals and should never be attempted without safety gear, at least a helmet.
Oh no! Oh, I messed up your berm.
What's going on, guys? It's your man George, and today we're going to take a look at your man Mike Leahy, one of the most extreme trick riders in the EUC community, riding the brand new Inmotion v12. This is actually a video put together by Jimmy Chang. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, head on over and check out the whole video. But today, I just wanted to give you my reactions to some of these crazy stunts they're doing.
Who more experienced than Mike Leahy? All right, this is the high-flying, the Sultan of Jump, Mike Leahy.
The Sultan of Jump. The guy deserves the term, I'll tell you. Look at this. Look at this. That's ridiculous.
Tell us what you ride and what you like to do.
I ride the Bigodi RS high torque. I mostly do jumps like this.
Wow. Woo! You know, it's really interesting to hear what these guys have to say about the wheel. I mean,
I also like to ride
Mike is
technical
an
downhill
incredible
trails,
rider.
mostly off-road stuff. But then I like to ride stairs and skate parks also.
Yeah, and so Mike brings up a good point. The first time I met Mike was on a group ride, and there's this insane guy going down.
Look at this
crazy
set of stairs. Are you kidding me?
Down at the waterfront.
That's right. It was that same ride.
Guys,
at the,
put on a
Broadway
helmet. Jesus.
F3
There you go.
Flames.
EUC
Yeah.
fire.
Talk about that ride. You're jumping over the flaming M10.
That's right. You jumped.
video's got it all.
M10. That was epic. We also have Seth Johnson. You guys know Seth. He's in our last video about the Galway Monster Pro.
This guy's another real
Thanks for
talented
coming
rider.
out, Seth.
Thank you.
That's the touch screen and the different.
A little hard to
adjustments.
see in the sun. That's pretty wild.
All right.
I don't even know if I can ride a wheel without pads, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you bring any pads?
Oh, I did.
Mike, can I ride your wheel? Holy cow! Talk about pads.
Is that like a motorcycle noise?
Down when you're going.
We'll have to get some pads on there.
So far, so good. It handles really good. I like the high
The V12 looks like a hell of a
pedals
motor.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gives you lots of room in the car. What's the,
I do really like how high the pedals
leg
are.
on this thing?
So
And
this
the
is not a
adjustable
hollow.
pedals. That's really cool.
This is the traditional motor.
Gotcha.
Are you're a fan of the hollow motor?
As far as like strength for landing jumps, yeah, it's
Yeah.
essential for what I do.
This isn't meant to be like a
Big send wheel.
big send wheel. It's more of like a cruiser is what they call it, a city cruiser.
Off-road mode.
It's not just a city cruiser. It's got an off-road mode.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's got a Mike Leahy mode, but
Cool. Let's see if I feel any difference on off-road.
Yeah, so this is one of the things I'm sure they didn't really have enough time to really fully test individually. The V12's ride modes are hyper customizable. There's a million different settings you're gonna be able to fool around with. You're gonna be able to change like softness for acceleration and braking. Really cool.
As far as off-road mode goes, I don't think it's stiff enough for what I'd like.
Oh, here we go. Putting some Clark pads on it. You gotta have a padded wheel. Especially when you're doing this kind of off-roady stuff. If you're gonna be riding like a madman, doing jumps and whatever, you gotta be able to lock that wheel into you. You gotta have some kind of padding.
Yeah. Oh, it feels a little light. It feels super light.
It does. It's pretty nimble.
Wow, look at the turn radius on it. You must have the pedals pretty high.
let me try a emergency stop. Yeah. It's a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Soft. It's kind of sluggish on the braking.
Let me try with the pads.
I wanted to try this.
All right, Mike's turn with the pads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does feel light.
Like a new wheel.
Oh yeah, you can ride way better with pads. Yeah, the pads totally changed my opinion about this thing. It's way different with pads. I actually feel like I can rip it. It feels way more solid with pads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. And the flex and the pedals doesn't bother me as much.
Telling you, pads make a huge difference. You got to try a couple different setups. Try your own thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here he goes, Madman.
Good test.
All right, let's do it.
This guy sends it, man. That's crazy. You don't even wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Reminder, this guy is incredibly skilled. This is one of the most skilled riders I've ever seen. I don't know if you saw him going like backwards and stuff before. He is so in tune with the wheel. And this is a wheel he doesn't even ride. Very, very skilled rider.
Okay, that was right.
Yeah, it's interesting. The axle.
It's actually pretty cool.
We'll see how it holds up. I
Like,
mean,
I dug
I'm
it.
sure most people aren't going to be jumping like crazy like him.
We have pads on it. and you
So
got
hopefully
the
it holds up fine. I mean, most of all the old wheels all had traditional axles, so it shouldn't
I
be a
don't know how
problem.
well the axle holds up, over time, but it just seemed to, maybe since it's like kind of a soft mode, there's more give to it on the landings, and it won't like loosen an axle as quickly as I experienced on the MSP. So
Yeah, because it has a solid axle as far as we know,
It
right?
does, yeah.
yeah,
In terms of power and torque, you think it's sufficient?
I mean it just handled the intermediate jump line. Should I try to send something bigger?
Sound wave.
Yeah, I've had enough sound wave.
Gotta get rid of the noise. I hate the movies too. This view is really cool. Kudos to the cameraman for keeping up with this guy, because holy crap. Oh, here he comes around the corner. Yikes.
Oh, I messed up your berm.
Thank goodness he's alright. That could have been bad. You see, when you fall on these unicycles, guys, you fall face first.
Brand new wheel.
That's just most of the time you're going down face first.
Well,
It held up to that
Yeah.
crash already.
durability test.
Seems to be operational again. Did it say something?
It said be careful.
The wheel did?
Yeah.
No way, robot thing.
Be careful.
That's
It said be
awesome.
careful and then it stopped.
Be careful, dump.
You're ripping this thing way too hard.
That could have been so much worse.
Skynet, bro.
On a crash, this little bumper here is
But
supposed
hey,
to protect the
he's a
leg.
professional.
It looks like you
Oh
got
yeah, the
some dirt
bumpers.
in
I
there.
love the little bumpers on this thing.
Yeah,
I think it's a great idea.
that's smart
They
having
look
that
ugly as
soft
hell,
bumper here.
but
Yeah, because we always
they're
have to
effective.
add stuff to it.
Yeah, because you've got the EUC bros.
And then on the back, it's got a little lip too, right?
rather than having all those
same thing.
3D printed parts and bumpers.
Yeah, so you can
like
see
my
where it took the
EXN, I've got
impact,
3D
runs the
printed
impact, so it's
things
well
on them. Like,
positioned.
As far as body damage,
it's great, but
I can
it'd be
see
nice if it came with machines. Look at the air.
You alright, Seth?
See, he was at least wearing a
What
helmet.
do you think
Though.
happened?
Glad he's all right.
You heard that
No,
whine?
please, 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 do not attempt this at home. These are extremely skilled, trained rider professionals.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was like in the air, like.
All right, we're going to end it there. Got some really good first impressions on the Inmotion V12 from a couple different guys. Got to see some amazing riding. And like I said, go check out this entire video. It's like a 16-minute video over on Jimmy Chang's channel. He does some awesome content on all sorts of PEVs, and he happens to really like unicycles. So go show him some support. That's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much. As always, be sure to like the video for me. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, ride safe. We'll catch you then.